What's up, fellas? Marco here, and the Bliss people, the Vapor Bliss folks, were kind enough to send me over the full line, including their Blast lineup. But for this video, it's just going to be Bliss. So it's all the existing flavors as of right now, September of 2014, for the Bliss lineup. So this is the set that they continued. They had a few flavors back that they opted to discontinue. So these are their most saleable ones, and that's what we're going to be talking about today. So it's Extreme RY4, Blueberry RY4, Blueberry Cheesecake, Minty Strawberry RY4, and Strawberry RY4 without the mint, and Caramel Cheesecake. So just to give you a bit of a heads up, because I've already opened all this shit, okay? Most of them taste fairly similar, but have a nice nifty little twist to each one of them. So we're going to talk about it one by one. Since I'm using cotton on almost all the atomizers here, and I had to borrow a few because of that, we're going to be using one mod, one atomizer for each one. So we're going to start off with Caramel Cheesecake. These are all in high nicotine, by the way, so I believe their high is 12 milligrams of nicotine, so I'm not going to be chasing any clouds for these videos, that's for sure. So, Caramel Cheesecake, alright. One thing I like about them is their names are pretty self-explanatory. I don't have to do any guesswork as to what it's going to taste like, so I'm not going to get ambushed with a funky taste that I'm not used to, so... that's a bit of a plus, I guess, if you're new to the vaping, the whole vaping thing. All right, the cheesecake notes aren't all that prominent with caramel cheesecake, but the caramel kick is strong. It's pretty strong. And I'm not getting too much of an overwhelming, nauseating taste from the caramel, which is usually very characteristic of other caramel-based pastry flavors out there. So I'm liking how it doesn't taste like I'm gonna puke after a few hits. The cheesecake notes are there. I'm not saying it's not there, but it's more of like a background thing for me. I guess it varies from person to person because I've been vaping Extreme RY4 almost exclusively, so that's basically Caramel Cheesecake for you. I'm gonna jump a bit to Blueberry RY4 because that's what's already in my Atty right here. So. Let's give it a few hits. Alright, one of the bitchy parts of a DNA mod is when it auto-locks on you. Alright, for Blueberry RY4, and just to give you a heads up for all the RY4 blends, the RY4 is pretty consistent all throughout. It's that little twist at the end that that gives it that kind of variation. I'm more of an Extreme RY4 guy, but for Blueberry, the tobacco concentrates and the blueberry taste are pretty 50-50 for me. I'm getting the hit of blueberry going out, but coming in, it's all RY4 that I'm getting. Again, it could be just me. It might vary based on how accustomed you are to each taste or to each concentrate that they use. But for me, it's the tobacco going in. It's sort of sweet, and on its way out, that's where the blueberry kicks in. Honestly, the blueberry concentrates in Blueberry RY4 taste a lot more prominent than they do in Blueberry Cheesecake for me. But we're gonna get to that in a bit. That's Blueberry RY4 for you. I'm gonna get this clutter out of the way because all the mods and shit are getting in the way. So for Extreme RY4, I did mention it is what I have in my tanks, so I'm going to use this opportunity to tank up right now because I'm sort of running out. So that's basically it. High nicotine on a tank, that's guaranteed to keep you off of cigarettes for a good while. At least for me. I hated having to do this on camera, I'm sorry, but I didn't want anyone to think I was fucking him over with what's in my tank, so. Yeah, there you go. Alright. I don't even vape this shit to talk about it. I mean, I could do it without all the, without having to tank it up. Alright, Extreme RY4 for me is probably the best of the RY4 lineup, but that, again, yeah, that's just me. It's prominent vanilla and caramel concentrate taste with the tobacco going in. I like how they round each other out because RY4 is more of like a sweet thing for me. I mean, it's naturally sweet even without the additional shit, but the vanilla and caramel taste are a nice way to round it out. I vape it mostly on a regulated device because for some reason it tastes a bit weird when I put it in a dripper. I don't know. I don't know why. For me, to get the best experience out of Extreme RY4, either you put it in a bottom-fed tank or you don't vape it at all. I mean, on drippers it tastes okay, I guess, but for me, I'm more of a tank guy for it. So, you know, that might help you out if you were to try it out. So. We're going to jump onto Strawberry RY4. I'm probably going to use the same atomizer for both the minty version and the standard Strawberry RY4 because, well, we're going to talk about that a bit later. I haven't really opened the strawberry yet, turns out. Yeah. Oh shit, good luck. All right, there. All right. Similar to the other inceptions of RY4 that the Vapor Bliss line carries, this is all the tobacco going in. I'm getting pretty fucking repetitive here, but that's pretty much the way it is. The nice twist is that going out, you're getting very, very rich strawberry taste. It isn't the creamy, nauseating type. It's more of like a kicker for the tobacco. When I first tried it, I remember my impression being it tastes a lot like those Ribisco crackers, you know, with the strawberry filling inside. I don't know if they put vanilla in this thing or anything, you know, anything to round out the strawberry so it wouldn't taste so nauseating. But I like how the mix tastes almost, you know, cracker-like. So that's Strawberry RY4 for you. I tried the minty version a couple of days ago, and what I noticed is that it isn't overpoweringly mentholated. I don't know what type of menthol they use in it, but it's just enough to lend some coolness to your mouth without having to, you know, without drowning out the actual taste and all that stuff. So. I guess this would sit really well with the cloud chasers because you can get your nick fix from it even in high without it being, you know, without it really grating on your lungs and really giving you that real bitchy feeling when, you know, when you vape it all the way down to your lungs. The menthol in it is very, very mild. I guess that's why they called it minty and not, you know, Strawberry RY4 Blast or anything like that. It isn't the type of mint that drowns out the taste. It's more of a coolness that you're going to be getting versus an overwhelming menthol sensation all the way down to your throat. It's for me, this is probably the most vapable in terms of cloud chasing. So if you're one of those cloud chaser types, you're thoroughly going to enjoy minty. Well, that much I can say because when I do those vapor videos and shit, this is what I use. So. I have one of those little testers, so if you're wondering why I still have a lot, this is going to a very good friend of mine, by the way, after. So for the last one, take this thing out, and I hope the owner of this pulse stripper doesn't mind 12 mg of blueberry cheesecake in it, but since it's cotton, we're not going to have any problems. So, all right. Ooh. All right. All right. It's pretty similar to caramel cheesecake. Oh, where is that? Yeah, it's pretty similar to caramel cheesecake, except with a blueberry aftertaste. I mean, it's not to disparage the Bliss team, but I like how they just sort of take something out or add something to their existing lines because that way those people loyal to the brand like myself wouldn't really mind, and it's not it's a good break from the usual. Like say I vape Extreme RY4. If I want to take a break from it, I'm gonna jump ship and go blueberry or something like that without losing too much of the quality or the sensation that I get from my go-to flavor. So for the blueberry cheesecake though, it's sort of the other way around. The cheesecake notes are prominent, and you get the blueberry going out instead of the caramel going in and then the cheesecake going out. You know what I'm saying? It's more of the quality of it is that it keeps the cheesecake quality still there. So it's staying pretty true to the name. So for pricing and all that jazz, I'm just going to put it in the description. These are 18 ml bottles, and these are the standards that they carry. That shops would carry. These are 18 mLs, and for the 30 mLs, they have different pricing on it. They also have it available in, I believe, 120 online. So I'm just going to put the links and all that jazz in the description, so you guys can check it out there. So we're running out of time because the memory on the phone that we're using is sort of getting screwed over. So I'm going to catch y'all soon, and y'all vape hard. All right, cheers.